What's going on, guys? Zestyy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you kind of my opinion on a topic. The gameplay you'll see in the background is live, so if I'm doing absolutely garbage, that's why. It's pretty difficult to talk and play. I have no doubt I'll get better eventually, but as of now, I think I'm going to be pretty trash at it. I mean, let's be real here for a minute. But, yeah, the topic that I'm going to be talking about in this video, as you can probably see by the title, is noobs. Mainly in Call of Duty, but this applies to any game, actually. Yeah. So, basically, I know people can get super frustrated with them. Like, it's actually an insult. People call you a noob if you're not very good, or it's used very negatively. But personally, I think that we should not look at the word noob as an insult and see it as kind of a status of, it's kind of like a rank, a gaming rank, as nerdy as it sounds. Basically, how I like to think of it is we've all been noobs at one time, and whether you're just a noob at a certain game or it's like the first time you're playing Xbox or PlayStation or whatever your console of choice is, I don't judge. Do whatever you want. Xbox elitist, here we are. But anyway, basically, hold on, let me just mute this guy real quick. Yeah, but we've all been noobs at one time or another, and I was lucky enough, yeah, to not have anyone really insult me on being a noob, otherwise, unless it was like playful insults between me and my friends. But it's a new player. That's basically what noob means. I assume you know, but that could just be me making assumptions. And what I think we need to do is to not insult people for being new at the game. Let's take Call of Duty, for example. We all know that for the past couple years, Call of Duty has been on decline. Ever since Ghosts, Call of Duty has been declining in terms of its fan base. And what I think we should not do is push away people who are trying to get into the game that we really like. I think we should be encouraging new players to make mistakes and encouraging them to keep playing and get better, because if we all act so elite with how we are right now and don't accept new players as the players they want to be, then the community's going to die, because elite players that have played for a while aren't going to play Call of Duty forever, alright? Newsflash. So sooner or later, a new generation of Call of Duty players has to take over. Or maybe not generation, but a new audience, crowd, that kind of thing. And I'm not going to get into this topic very much for this video, but I think that has some reason in why Call of Duties have been real different lately. Most people see that difference as a negative thing. Like, in this game, they have certain celebrations you can do, like the dab, the whip, the nay-nay, and stuff like that. And I think they're doing that, and some people might see it as a cheap marketing tactic, but I think that it's a strategy to appeal to a younger audience and all these bright colors and stuff like that, because they know that realistically, while their target demographic may be like young adult, old, like teenagers, stuff like that, the reality of the situation is that they know that a bunch of young people play their games. So I think they're using these bright colors and stuff like that as a tactic to get young people to play their games. Now, I'm not going to go too into this in this video, as I've said before, because I have some more theories about that whole situation. But that's just what I think. That's just my opinion. I really like making these opinion videos, but to summarize, I think that we should not discourage noobs. I think we should help them out, maybe help them, show them the ropes, and not to get frustrated if they're doing something bad, because they are the future of Call of Duty. yeah, so we should definitely help him out. Don't be like a jerk. If someone, like a level 1 in your game, and he's got a mic, and he's asking you guys, like, as stupid as it sounds, how do you do this? How do you do that? You should definitely help him, because in the long run, they're going to be the ones who are playing this game long after you stop playing the game. And if they quit, then the COD community will die. Yeah. It's kind of cool how the commentary ended exactly where the game ended. But that just about does it for today, guys. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. And maybe, just maybe, subscribe. That's all for now, guys. Comment if you want more of these opinion videos. This has been Zestyy, and I'll see you later.